Feeling better, Bingo? Ready to go?
Are you ready to leave Mauer Toolhouse?
I will say my goodbyes to the good folk of the village and meet you at the southern path of the village. Alright? Alrighty. Then let's head out and find the entrance. I shouldn't have too much trouble with that, considering how many times they sent me in and out, fetching objects and all that during this stay here. How's that different from any other time? Well, I'm not too keen about leaving in the rain. Well, there's no helping for that, and if we had stopped every time it rained, then, let's face it, we'd probably still be in the Shire. Now, let's see. Here we go. Hello there, Eola.
What brings ye to Mar Toolhouse?
What do you mean? We're getting ready to go. Oh, yes, yes. We do not roam afar afield from Old Torval, but from time to time one of our folk will get an unusual yearning for travel and bring us news from distant lands. That is why I want to warn ye about the road north. Orcs, half-orcs, and other fouler sorts have made camp that way, and they allow none to pass. There may be fighting if ye to follow that road. Take care of Bingo. Ye do not need me to say that, I know, but do it just the same. Alright. What do you have to say, Roos?
I don't know as I like your look, Devodiad.
Well, thanks a heap. Well, I suppose you're no Devodiad after all. Forgive the last words to you. Travel with care on the roads that lead from the Gloom Glens. Return with Bingo some day, and ye will have a friendly greeting from Roos, to be sure. Yeah, I'm sure it'll be as friendly as the last one he gave me. Ready to set off?
Orcs on the northern road? It was good of Iola to warn us.
But we cannot let the fear of them keep us from continuing on our journey. No, siree. Let me know when you're ready to leave, and we shall set it once more onto the road.
I am ready to go if you are.
Let's go then.
End of Bingo's journey approaches with every step, but rumors tell of a blockade that might slow his progress along the road.
What do you think about this, Haley? When Theodore and I passed this way on the southward journey, there was a great massing of orcs and half-orcs in the ruins just ahead. We were able to slip by unnoticed, but I do not think we will be as fortunate this time. If it does come to fighting, you should try to protect Bingo from the swords and arrows of the orcs. I will have my hands full trying to keep them from felling Theodore with a lucky stroke. Perhaps we can skirt the ruins if their numbers have increased. We will not know until we get closer. Alas, that is true. Bingo, if there are orcs ahead, try to stay behind Pine Trap. When Theodore and I come this way, they seem ready for war. I hope they don't see us. I saw an orc holding a knife in his teeth. Do not tangle with him, Bingo. Right? I do not like the sound of orcs' blockade, Pine Trap. It is one thing to squish bugs in a dragon's lair, but quite another to fight creatures such as orcs. I do not think I am prepared for this. I will do as Haley suggests, and let you do all the fighting. Thanks a heap. I do not want to encounter any orcs, especially none that hold knives in their teeth. Yeah. Especially the one holding knives in its teeth. Well, let's see what's... I don't see any orcs yet. No orcs here. I don't see any orcs. Where did they go? Those aren't orcs. That's a good question, lady. The orcs seem to have fled the coop, and they left some treasure behind. Now my boys are in charge of this blockade. Oh, we need the pass. We can work something out, can't we, boys? We'll take the coins we got and none more thing. I like a fancy purple hat. I want it. But. I have something to say. Yeah, Bingo? You can't just take Theodore's hat. Is this how you were raised? Apparently so, Bingo. Is the shark rat jesting with us? You there! Will you do as I say, or is blood spilling time? Doesn't look too so tough. I suppose you fancy yourselves adventurers. Well, you'll have to give us what we want, or you'll find yourselves on the wrong side of our blades. Really? I think I could probably take all of you at once. Yeah. Alright, you're not going to pay? Dive then! Ready your weapons, boys! Alright. That's what you wish. Just a moment, Pine Trap. You don't sound like you're in any position to talk, Hobbit. I beg your pardon, but I think I am. And you may call me Bingo. I have been on a rather long journey, and have seen quite a lot. Is that so? You haven't seen anything deadlier than me and my boys, I wager. Not true. I have seen ferocious beasts, frightening raids, and even a dragon. Dragon? Hold it together, Will. What does it matter? I can end your life as easily as I speak to you, Bingo. Maybe, but I have come to know something of this journey. I am tougher than I look, and my friends are at least as tough as they look. They would come to my aid, and I would come to theirs. They would come to my aid. This little fellow speaks sense, Graham. Did you really see a dragon? We did. It was quite impressive. That's true. I woke it up. Be glad you weren't there. There are no dragons around Bree. Were we here, Graham? Banditry and thievery seemed easier than farming. How was I to know that this mad hobbit and his dangerous friends will come along? The staying home would be easier for me, too. Why not find a quiet place where you try farming once again? Is that something we can do? Mayhap you're right. Let's go, boys. Life as a farmer is more appealing than death as a brigand. Bingo, just talk down these brigands. Impressive. What do you have to say, William? I want to thank you for letting your friends talk some sense in the Graham. I wasn't certain this endeavor was going to work, and when we saw your group approaching the road, I became convinced that we were all about to die. Our career as brigands was short-lived, but better that than our own lives be short. The orcs had abandoned this blockade by the time we arrived. Graham thinks something must have drawn them away, and in a hurry, too. Whatever the reason, they left some plunder behind. I want you to give it to Bingo as a gift for those whose lives he saved today. Farewell! It will be farming for the rest of us from now on, as it always has been. Well, let's see what's in here. Hopefully something. Let's see. Ooh, golden coins. Golden coins. Willem wants me to have the treasure? Well, I suppose we can bring it with us. I did not do anything to deserve it, but its rightful owners are probably not going to come looking for it. The orcs that collected it from them in the first place likely saw to that. I am glad it did not come to bloodshed today. I took one look at the brigands and knew that they were no match for any of us. They need words more than they needed to suffer the poor decision to accost us. I am ready to continue on our homeward journey. Yes, I am ready too. So let's continue off into the Breland. Ah, the road is starting to look familiar again. We're getting closer to home, Bingo. We have come a long way, Pine
We
Trap.
have come a long way. I can hardly believe it.
Yes, the paths of Breland seem quite welcoming in comparison to some of the lands to which we have traveled. Do you remember when we began? Bree seemed so distant and exotic, but now it appears friendly and quaint to my eyes. This is a joyful return, but my heart is not gladdened by everything today, for Haley and Theodore have decided to take their leave of us now that we have come back to the Northlands. Oh, have they? Say you're departing?
I will see you again, if Theodore doesn't get me eaten by a dragon first.
Yes, goodbye, friends. I will see you again if Theodore doesn't get eaten by a dragon. Now that I think about it, too much more of Theodore's stupidity may make that seem a mercy. Let me know if you're hungry dragons in your future travels, Pine Trap. Just take care. What do you gotta say about that, Theodore?
I bid you and Bingo a fond farewell.
It may have been quite an enjoyable journey, my friend, but there is even greater adventures that demand my attention. I may be retired from treasure-seeking game, but I think I have had my fill of dragons. But there are surely some adventures out there just waiting to be had. Oh yeah, I'm sure you'll get yourself into trouble somehow. Yes, I bid you and Bingo a fond farewell. If you ever need a journeying companion in the future, look to the most dangerous spot, and that is where you will find me. Oh, I am sure that is the case. I am quite sure of it. Okay, Bingo, I guess they're leaving.
I suppose every journey has to come to an end sometime.
Yes, I am sad to see them go, but I suppose every journey has to come to an end. The end of my own journey approaches. Soon we'll be back in the Shire.